What's going on, kids? How you doing? Hello! That is exactly right, Natchez. We are back to Space War Crimes. You know, I haven't streamed Warframe in a while, and it was honestly because, God, there's so much I have to do there. Like, there is a ridiculous amount of stuff I need to catch up on Warframe, but I can't put it off anymore. Araxia's coming. I've got... I've got Ureli Prime that I need to level. But on the plus side, we get to feed Ureli to the wall, so you know there's that. I mean, they got that going for me, but we are going to have to level Ureli Prime. I tell you, the things I do for this game. But my Pathicist build is complete. It is really effective. Don't you loll at me, young man. Wait, hold on. Why is it that when I just opened Steam, I got an ad for Borderlands? Is Borderlands 4 out? Wait, what? I've heard absolutely nothing about it. Is this actually out? Or is it just a store page now? Wait, Borderlands 4. Hold on, what? Was it released with zero fanfare? Excuse me? There's no way. Okay, release date September 12th, 2025. It was just added to the store today. Got it. All right. After what they did to Borderlands 3, I'm not looking forward to it. That's a good way to say it. Didn't know you were into Vor. I'm absolutely into Captain Vor. Captain Vor's the best guy, and you could absolutely be talking about nothing else, right? Right? I'm kind of excited to for Araxia to come out on account of the fact that a couple people that I know, this is the first frame that they got to work on, and they were super excited. They could tell me absolutely nothing about it, obviously, but they shared what they could, and she sounds like an absolute beast. I hope she's good. I really hope she's good, because this is their first frame. Boop. You'll just hear the game loading off screen. Yes. Speaking of which, Natchez, can you do me a favor at some point? Since you're the person I know who probably would know how to do this, you and Aylward both. I actually just dropped in on Ya, who was playing DS1 Seamless Co-op. It seems pretty rad. Do you think you could find out how I need to implement that? Which version of Dark Souls it works with, and what I need to do to get that set up? Because I'd very much like to start that at some point whenever we finish Lords of the Fallen. Alright, let's see what they give me. It's not going to be anything good, I bet.
Say hello to treasure.
I could really leave all of this. I need nothing here, but I'll take the mutagen sample since I'm still depleted.
Just being real, if I had to choose between performing and producing, I choose producing.
DS1 Seamless Co-op? Yeah, Dark Souls 1 has a Seamless Co-op mod that seems pretty good. So, I have been rocking the Tenet Plinks and the Coda Pathicist, and this thing slaps harder than my stepdad after like 3 cases of Busch Light. I'm just kidding, my stepdad's a great guy. This thing hits like a truck headed straight to an orphanage that contains one of Batman's future Robins because he needs a little more character. This thing is a war crime that you can carry around in your pocket, and I love it. It's really, really, really good. So unlike the rest of my glaive builds, I built this one around bounces. On account of the fact that I wanted it to be able to spread as much status as possible because of its ridiculous status. That's 51.3, and I have hardly anything on here to really boost that. So that's 51.3, almost 100% naturally on that bounce attack. So I'll just show you real quick what this is capable of. Why is my DPI so high? Ugh.
Stand by while I
There we go.
analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grenier.
The
Ordis, your jokes are bad and you should feel bad. I'm just kidding, I love Ordis, but man, his jokes are bad. Of course, Regent is talking about Mommy Lotus. Why am I just not surprised? Seamless co-op is for the remaster. It's on Nexus Mods, so it's probably just like click next to install. Ugh, do I have to get it from Nexus Mods though? So, we have a glaive we can throw infinitely and a gun we can fire infinitely on account of the fact that the Tenant Planks has 0 recoil and a lot of recharge. So my Tenant Planks is currently set up as a weak point puncher. It is basically for anything bigger than an armored heavy gunner. So mostly the Eximus when you get to level 1000 is what the Tenant Planks is for, and just a few shots to the head and they go down. It's really, really good. Not the Scalder Dedicants. I was testing that against them earlier. Where is my Corrupted Heavy Goon? From here. That was one throw. They're all dead. That was one throw. They're all dead. And just in case, this is Steel Path modifiers, mind you. This is 100% Steel Path modifiers. That was without me priming it. So if I actually prime it with Valence Formation, because I can, it's even worse. They die even faster. It's so good. This is with 0 grouping tools. That first throw was without any boosts whatsoever. It works. It works really well. It kills everything in the room. I didn't know it was orange critting. Yes, I am orange critting with this thing. It is hilarious. I currently have it set up for gas. I'm considering setting it up for blast on account of the fact that this Riven I've got here. Boop. And boop. Critical damage, critical chance. And then we're using Voltaic Strike. Oh, actually, no, this is my 100% electric build, isn't it? It is! Okay. I forgot I had rolled the Riven. I used to have heat damage on this, and I guess I forgot that I swapped it out. So now this is neutral. Okay, never mind. This is my 100% electrical build. So you actually don't need any priming on this whatsoever, because its base damage is electrical for its valence, so its valence is 60% electric. And then on top of that, I have nothing but electric mods in here. I was running gas before, but this is actually turning out to be a little more effective. I don't know why I forgot that I had completely overhauled that. And of course, the Tenant Planks is just a weak point puncher at long distance. That's 77k, 23k. That's when I'm actually hitting the head. That's without boosting dead shot at all. But if you can consistently get headshots with this thing, there is absolutely nothing that can stand in your way. I got 164 million damage on a Dedicant the other day because I nailed him right in the weak spot, and he was an Eximus, and I decided to actually try for the weak spot, and damn. The man evaporated. And it is, of course, even better if you actually build your dead shot, obviously, but I'm usually pretty lazy. I'm thinking of putting the melee arcane on here instead, but I'd miss a little bit of my headshot damage. But this thing is 100% just for those things that resist the glaive, like your Tekrot Babaus, stuff like that. That's the only thing that this is for. And obviously, the thing about this glaive is it is stronger when there are more people nearby. So that's kind of the other thing you have to keep in mind. This thing is designed for Steel Path. It would actually be less effective in normal Star Chart because there are less enemies on the map. I really need to practice my headshots with this thing. 34 million. That's 34 million with little to no priming. God, that is a thing of beauty. So yeah, one is designed to take out boss enemies and anything, any really hard target Eximus. The other one is designed to clear anyone who isn't considered a boss or an Eximus. Both of them scale infinitely. Natris, my lovely mod, my wonderful guy, can you do me a favor? Can you not only flick that bot's nuts, but can you also report the channel, please? Because Twitch was kind enough to absolutely nuke to the Shadow Realm the one that showed up yesterday. So if you could just... Thank you, I appreciate you. Hey, whoever's running that bot, if you can hear me, do me a favor. Neck yourself. I'm tired of being vague about it. Anyone who runs a bot should absolutely neck themselves. You are the scum of humanity, and you do not deserve life. Anyway, let's continue with Warframe. I'm getting harsher in my old age. Speaking of Babao, did you see Fuomoko cosplay as themselves in a convention? I saw somebody claiming it was really Fuomoko, but is that really them? They claimed it was Fuomoko, but Fuomoko didn't claim it was Fuomoko. I always report these. Thank you, Natris. I appreciate you. I don't usually tell you mods how to handle those guys that come in, but I've lost my patience with them recently on account of the fact that they've tried to scam some good friends of mine, and I am absolutely sick of their existence. I don't like them. Okie dokie. I have a tech rut I need to go after. Well, first things first. Let's get the bad stuff out of the way first. Thank you, Black Mage, for gifting me all of the parts I needed to build your Rally Prime. Thank you, Black Mage, for enabling me to have your Rally Prime. I appreciate you, no really. I don't wanna. 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 Fine. 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 I don't like her. She is the only frame that has left a truly bad taste in my mouth. Like, man. Also, I like that her prime completely removed the main draw of her aesthetic, which was, you know, magical girl. She now no longer looks like a magical girl. She looks like somebody tripped and fell in a Little Mermaid prop costume box, and then it all got stuck. That's what she looks like. She doesn't look like a magical girl. Like look at this. Look at this, all right? This looks like a magical girl. Granted, a water-themed magical girl, but this, with the helmet, looks more like a magical girl. Like, this is the magical girl aesthetic. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with the Prime, but no. Just no. Look, it's just so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious, I swear. Okay. Like the Prime, look at this Prime helmet. Look at this thing. It's maybe I'm being a little too harsh because I really like magical girls. I think they're pretty fucking rad. Forces of Darkness, friendship, all that shit. I just really like them. And I'm not talking like magical girl subversion. I'm talking like no shit, the real thing, Cardcaptor Sakura, that kind of stuff. Like not your Madoka, oh my god, magical girls, but evil, but like the real deal, alright? They're just cool, and I like them. But they just completely shitted up her aesthetic for this one. Ugh. Oh well. I gotta build her, which means I gotta fashion her. I can't have a Prime and just not fashion it, so... What are your color channels looking like? Should we make Yoreli of the Crimson Tide? This is tempting. She looks more like the magical girl that became evil, so their costume is now shitty. She has a fucking tail. It's what I was saying last time I was streaming Warframe. Their Prime designs are getting too busy. Like they're too busy now. I know I'm gonna sound like haha lol boomer Rizoa saying this, but there is such a thing as it something being over designed, and they're doing it with their primes recently. I don't like it, but you know, art team's gonna art team, right? All right, so how are we coloring this? Well, let's start with the standard color scheme and see what we want to deviate on.
Strange. Orders did not see the value of those photonic wavelengths until now.
And accents will obviously be gold, but more of a washed out gold for her, for obvious reasons. Her energy colors are purple? Really? That's interesting. I see that you got your favorite, RJ. RJ, please, this is painful enough as it is. Don't wound me by saying harmful slander like that. How you doing, buddy? Hello. Welcome back. We're gonna go with the kukri set for her to offset all of her fish floppiness. Yeah, we're gonna go with the kukri set for her. Oh, that's right, the gilly chap! Okay, she gets the gilly chap. She gets a friendly fish friend. Okay. Kukri because bubbles. Kukri because bubbles. There it is. And Kukri because bubbles. Copy main colors. Cool. Now we got bubbles. And we got a fish friend. Look at him go. He's so cute. This is now the best thing about this fashion is the fish. The fish is the best part. Everything else is secondary. The fish is clearly peak. Tornado warning made work shut us down for 15 minutes, and I'm salty as fuck before it because of it. Did they make you clock out, or was it free money for 15 minutes? Just curious, you know. That's gonna color my responses here. Bleeding body ephemera because bubbles. Wait, is there an actual bubble ephemera? I honestly can't remember. Do we have a bubble ephemera? Alright, the heartthrob ephemera. I forgot I got that. You guys ever feel like you really have to sneeze and it just won't show up? Ugh, that's me right now. I'm right on the edge. I reached for the mute button and then the sneeze was like, yeah, no, never mind. Not now. Oh, the wire matrix. I haven't really used this one yet. That's neat. It's really subtle. I kind of like that. We have an incentive program where if you meet quota, you go home with full pay, so I lost time. Ah, that sucks. No money, just wasted time. Fuck, I'm sorry, man. That's garbage. Did a tornado at least show up to absolutely decimate the place and recompense, or you gotta show up tomorrow? Look at this. This is more magical girl than everything else she has on right now. This is more magical girl than everything else Ureli's got. It is extremely magical girl chic, though. I fucking love it. It's great. I think I'm gonna swap out that helmet. I hate that helmet so much. Wait. Hold on. I just noticed she has a tail. She has fins. Alright? Why does her helmet also have a tail? Why does her helmet also have a tail? Her body has a tail. Why does... Over-designed. I'm telling you guys, it's just... It's over-designed. And it's dumb. That's really dumb. This is just really stupid. And it looks terrible on her because her tail is such a shitty feature. It is. Because she's made of two fish. Does she like fish sticks? Anyway. And Cigna. None of the Cignas will look good on her because look at her ridiculous... Look at this thing. Look at this. Why does her helmet have a tail when her butt has a tail? Would you like to stick a tail on her arms as well? Fuck. God. Hate it so much. Hate it. Like, they all clip. All of them will clip. Every Signa I have will clip. Even this one clips a little bit, but it's the least offensive offender. Oh my god. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad, and I bet she smells like fish. So insult plus injury. Oh, that one's actually kind of good. That one actually works. Then again, the Stardust signal works with literally fucking everything. That one doesn't clip. How is this the one that doesn't clip? The Rhino Signa of all of them. Ugh. And the best Signa actually looks okay, kind of. If it weren't for her stupid fucking fins. God. She looks like the corpse of two fish and used it as her costume. No, legitimately, you were correct. It's just... There's such a thing as too much. And she hit that threshold about one tail ago, I would say. I'd say the one tail was too much. Okay, I'd say the one that looks best on her is honestly Jade's. Jade's Signa probably looks the best on her, which is funny because Jade's Signa doesn't really look good on Jade. The Stardust Signa also looks good, but it doesn't fit the whole aesthetic. And the Envine Signa works as well, but the fins kind of throw it off. Whereas the Motatique Signa actually kind of is nestled in her fins, so it kind of works with her. I'm trying to work with what they gave us, all right? I'm trying to not completely uproot her fashion. I don't want to just slap on the standard Urelli skin and call it a day, because I feel that's cheating. You got to work with what you got. We're going to go ahead and maybe have that be right about there. Yeah, that looks good. Don't need any auxiliaries. Look, Urelli Prime. Oh my god. What? Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Where's your stench cloud ephemera? She needs it. The bunny ears truly bring something to the table. There's just too much going on. I'm not criticizing you or your color palette right now, Natris. I'm criticizing the fact that there is way too fucking much going on with this armor. Look at it. It's ridiculous. Bunny ears are kind of funny, though. Not gonna lie. It's showing me a list of everything you're using, but it's not showing me the Signa you're using. The Signa is the flower Signa, right? It's just not showing up for some reason. I don't know why that is. Seriously, she looks so bad. She looks so bad. I made it so it looks as awful as could be. You need to use the Halloween color palette. The one with the... Here, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Halloween. You need to use... If you want something to look bad as possible, you gotta use the Halloween color palette because it's got plenty of neon oranges and puke greens. It's perfect. I decorated my which one was it? It was a while ago. It wasn't Grendel, it was another one. I decorated one of my frames with that, and I got so many compliments on how terrible it looked. Ugh. Why does she have a tail on her head and a tail on her butt? I don't understand. And there's, you know, the worst part? You know how Excalibur has the ability to turn off Prime details? If I could just toggle some of these fins on the helmet, and like, I'm willing to keep the butt tail. I'm willing to keep the butt tail. If I could turn off the helmet tail, these two fins, and these two fins, you know what? I'd be perfectly fine with her. But no. Way too many tails, way too many fins. The fuck are these? Legitimately. Yeah. But you know what? It's all okay, because we've got Gilly Chap. Look at him go. What a trooper. What a sweet boy. Look at that face. That's a fish. We all know Riz will always be best magical girl. Aww. Do you mean it? Because, you know, as a magical girl, your love makes me stronger. That's how this works. So I appreciate you, feeding my dark... I mean, I'm not having a villain arc. What are you talking about? Aww. Alright, Syandana. What Syandana are we gonna put on? I really want to cover up this terrible looking tail. Oh, first, let's color match. Either it's going to be something very inconspicuous, or it's going to be something that tries to cover up her entire backside because yeesh. Also, bets on what Yoreli smells like. Fish. Not necessarily rotten fish, but she just smells like a fish. Like a freshly caught fish. That's what she smells like. She smells like a freshly caught fish. Which isn't as bad as a rotten fish, but it doesn't smell pleasant. Oh my god. Ugh. Her big fat tail. Like, I would really like the tail if it was the only one she had, but look at this one. Like, I'm not criticizing this tail. I'm criticizing... Look at it! Look at this! Why does her helmet tail clip through everything? I'm thinking of Korean fish market. Korean fish market smells more like, rotten fish? No, she just smells like a freshly caught fish. Not as distinctly unpleasant as a rotten fish. Oh my god, that is clipping like crazy. Look at that. Ugh. 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 Not distinctly unpleasant, but not pleasant either. You're being too nice. You know what? You're right. I am. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, she's constantly bathed in water, so she wouldn't smell rotten, right? I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt here. God, that's fucking terrible. All of these are bad because either her head tail thingy clips through it or it just bumps over her butt tail. Look at this. Best Syandana in the game. You wanna know why? Because it covers up the travesty that's happening right here. You can't see it from the back. And you can hardly see it from the front. And thus it is the best Syandana. Imagine the best Syandana being the one that hides everything that's there. There we go. Those were gift boxes. Who did it? Who subbed? I appreciate you, whoever it was. Thank you. Thank you for your dollary dues. They are appreciated. These are only good because they cover up everything. What do you mean, what? Was it you, RJ? I'm watching you. Kind of. Sort of. As much as I can from this side of the screen, at least. There are... It was not me. Okay. I believe you. Well, they're going stealth mode, because if they don't actually put in the message, I don't see who did it, so I appreciate you, Anonymous. Oh, there's Orion. Thank you so much, Orion. I appreciate you. Ooga booga. Yes. Very much so, ooga booga. What is this clipping? And why? Did they not test her actual interactivity with any Syandana except for the Marilena one that comes with her? It's so bad. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so bad. No, like, look at this. Look at this. They tried so hard to keep things off of her weird tail butt that it now just floats directly over to her tail butt, which brings more attention to her tail butt. We're gonna just try and cover all of this up, all of it. We're gonna cover all this up with a gaudy Rift Guard cape. That's what we're gonna do. That's, I think that may be the solution. Oh, hey, this one actually splits. Hey, yeah, let's add more fins to Yoreli. How you doing, Orion? How you been, man? The Prime Syandana looks terrible, too. The ephemera is okay. She came with an ephemera. Is it a bubble ephemera? Because that would be her one redeeming factor. Yeah, let's give Yoreli more fins. That's the answer. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Admiral came by, decided to give us Friday off along with tomorrow. So got a nice little 4-day weekend, which is going to go into 3 days of leave on account of the fact that as of June 24th at 9 p.m., it will be 4 years of wedded bliss with significant other. I'm hyped. Don't know what we're gonna do for the day yet, but I'm hyped. God, this looks terrible. This looks terrible. Actually, it's clipping through itself. Ugh. Ugh. Look at it. Yeah, it's got a bump. It's got a butt bump. It's got a butt bump because her butt's bumping it up. As wild as I can, considering that I don't drink. Well, this one actually bypasses her butt entirely, doesn't it? These are all just really bad. There's not a single good one that drops below that can cover her up except for maybe Rapala. But even then, look at it. It's also got a butt bump. Yeah. Okay. Here's what let's do. Let's go ahead and find something inconspicuous and small. Here's a candidate. Not so much. You know what? I'm actually okay with that one. The bolide actually looks like it fits her aesthetic, too. We'll go with the bolide. Don't drink, just do Coke. Not actually a fan of Coca-Cola, so I'm good on that too. Thanks. Alcohol's overrated anyways. I wouldn't know, sweetie. I've never drank. Also, hello. I see you watching me there downstairs. We're gonna go with the bolide. The bolide looks good enough. We aren't even gonna put sigils on it. No, Orion, no. The point is we're not doing drugs. No drugs. Drugs are bad in Clay. Unless we're in Schedule 1, then drugs are a means of profit. Oh my... The more I look at this design, the more it hurts my eyes. She has fins on her shoes. What purpose do these serve? Alright, the thing about fins when it comes to any aquatic themed, like, humanoid, is they have to make sense. Like, the tail can help her swim. I get that. Maybe these can be for stabilization. What the fuck do these fins do? What do these fins do? Ain't no way these fins are helping you swim through water. Ain't no fucking way. These look terrible. What is... They've got a little unicorn horn and eyes. Why does it look like you're wearing fish as shoes? Whoever designed your Rally Prime, look, I love all of my DE designers out there. You are some of the best in the business. You have such creative designs. I need you to take a step back, and I need you to go ahead and paint less is more in big block letters on your wall, and every time you think of adding a new detail to a Prime frame, I want you to take 5 minutes. I want you to go look at that little sign there on your wall, and I want you to read it for 5 minutes straight, and then think about what you're about to add to that Prime frame, and then see if you still want to add it, because what the fuck is all of this? What's with the vag tail? Legitimate, like, maybe this as a loincloth, sure. Maybe this is just a tail, that's fine. What the fuck are all the other fins? And look at this! Look at this! Why does she have a tail on her head? Why do her shoes look like little fish? What? There's just so much of this design that makes me go, and I'm not just saying this because I don't like your Rally. I'm saying this because, what the fuck, man? How do you release? Oh, need to actually click the search bar. How do you release Lavos Prime? Which is basically just Lavos, but primed, right? Like, look at these two. That's Lavos. This is Lavos Prime. It's not too over-designed. It's very subtle. It's actually really, really well done. How do you go from Lavos Prime to Yorelli? I don't understand. I just... Like, Yorelli has a great magical girl aesthetic. What did you do here? Whoever thought you were cooking needs to go ahead and revoke your access to the kitchen. You did the opposite of cook. We ended up with raw ingredients that tasted worse after you got done with this meal. Legitimately, you did not cook. This is not cooking. Because this is a pretty good magical girl aesthetic. Look at this. This is actually a pretty concise design. She's got the thigh highs. She's got the magical girl thigh highs. She's got the aquatic themed magical girl dress. All right, like, I don't even like Ureli, and I think this is a pretty dang good design for a magical girl. What the fuck is this? What is this? Who told you to do this? Never take advice from them again. Please, I beg of you, because you went from this to this. Oh man, I gotta play as this thing too. Because Lavos made himself a prime. Ureli commissioned AI. I'm not going to accuse Digital Extremes of employing AI. I don't think that they would do that. I don't think Digital Extremes of all companies would actually do that, but man, that is a really terrible looking frame. All right, let me pull up my Ureli build. I remember I built her pretty decently. Yeah, I built her pretty decently. She's at least moderately effective, so let's go ahead and copy that out onto the prime. God, she just looks bad, man. A prime should not look bad next to the regular. She really that's not how it should be. A prime should not be a downgrade from your regular one. Okay, all right. I'm done dunking on the design for now. Just for now, though. You never know when I'll continue again. We unfortunately have to install a reactor. God, this is such a waste. It's such a waste. Oh, my soul. Okay. Hey, we can fit most of everything on here. Actually, yeah, the only thing we're missing is power drift, right? Huh. Yeah, the only thing we're missing on here is power drift. Neat. Okay. Well, that's cool. I don't know if I want to fuse an Exilus Warframe adapter in the slot, to be absolutely honest, because, man, I'm not a fan. Why did you... Okay, I have a question. Legitimate question, actual question, alright? Not being mean here. Why did the game slot overextended here and intensify here, but rearrange the rest of the mods? I don't even have to former her once? Wait, really? Oh my god, that's such a gift. I actually had to forma original Ureli to get her where she is right here to be, you know, relatively decent. I don't have to forma Ureli Prime once. My build just slots right in, because if I put an Exilus here, I can put in Power Drift. Oh, I'll only have to level Ureli Prime once. Feels good. Feels good, man. Feels great. The game's telling you not to play her. Yes. I feel this is a message from the devs somehow. Don't play her. She's bad. Don't do it. No. No, don't do it. Save time. Play more Lavos. Alright. She'll get the Warframe adapter. She's a prime. She deserves it. Yada, yada, yada. I don't have to like it for it to be true. Power drift. Okay, so we're actually set. I might swap out that prime flow with something else, but we really just need surging blades. That's a lot of range. Yeah, I was using her as a I was using a Riptide a lot to gather things up and just absolutely nuke. She's She's in a better place than where she was on release, but I still cannot fucking stand her because her kit is so disjointed. Like Aquablades, you want to be mobile, but Sea Snares goes out and does its own thing. Marulina wants you to be mobile, but Riptide is completely stationary. Like she's got two conflicting kits. One wants you to stay in one place and gather things up. The other one wants you to move around a lot. And I hate the fact that she has conflicting kits. It annoys the shit out of me. I just wish they'd streamline her kit or give her a I want to like this frame. I know I joke about hating Urelli all the time, but I want to like every frame in this game because every frame should have its place and have its player. That is my opinion. Every frame should be useful. I want to like her, but holy fuck, I can't. That being said, we're about to subject ourselves to leveling Urelli.
Excellent.
And our gift for leveling Urelli will be feeding regular Urelli to the wall.
Safe and sound.
That'll be my gift to myself. I do like her energy color, or her emissions color. That's a really nice shade of purple. I actually really like that. That's cool. The rest of her I could 100% do without. Ugh. Alright, who wants to help me level a fish? Because now I need to level a fish. We're not doing Kim conversations. Atris, you want to help me level a fish, bud? You feeling down for it? Where are the kids leveling nowadays, is my question. What's our current fastest grind? Is it still Steel Path Hydron, or has it shifted over to something else now that we have 1999 active? I love Gilly Chap. I know I said it before, but this fish is one of the best things they've ever added to the game. Grape is bobbing his head and is focused on my phone. Yes, he is currently downstairs. RJ, he's just hanging out down there. Him's a good boy. Honestly, any defense is fine. Well, I still need to grind Flare's defense. You think we can do that? Just grind out a little bit of Flare's defense. You, sir, are not online. You gots to log in, my guy. There you is. Get in here. I will at some point need to take care of my coda because of the fact that I really don't like that. Oh god! Oh god! Marulina actually spawns in. Ugh. That can like. Wait, hold on. I want to see that again. I want to see that again. Hold on. Let's see this. Let's see this. So I've got my FOV set at a decent rate, right? But Marulina spawning in completely blocks the entire screen. I have my FOV set decently back away from my frame, so I have a pretty wide field of view. But her spawning in Marulina with her idle animation totally cuts off the entire view, and I can't even see all of Marulina. They have to do so much work with her, I tell you. It's... Ugh. Oh, that's right. I was actually going to check one thing real quick. Let me go ahead and check. If you use Loyal Marulina, she also blocks your screen while you shoot. I'm like, fish move! Okay, hold on. Yarel. E. Yareli. Weapons, accessories. First of all, $50, that's insane. Thalassa Prime Ephemera, is that the one you were talking about? What the shit? Fuck that fish. No, I am not into making more sea creatures. I'm good on that. Thalassa. How did you name the ephemera after a fear of the deep sea? What the shit? Thalassa Prime Ephemera. Oh, okay. So it is Bubbles. Wait, hold on. Her prime ephemera is bubbles? Like, it's just bubbles? That's it? Oh, wait, no. There are things that circle you on the ground, and I can't zoom out to take a look. Okay, so it's bubbles, and if you're standing still, I guess Marulinas circle you on the ground? Okay. Never mind. That's actually kind of cute. The fact that those things circle you. That's kind of neat. Boobles! I mean, yeah, cool. If I want floating boobles, that's great, but I've already got dropping boobles, so I'm good on the booble front. We're good on boobles. Alright, we are set to pubs, and we are going to go and stomp around Solstice Square for a little bit, since I still need some of Flair Varleon stuff. Let's do this. Let's actually play the game for a little bit, now that we've complained about the design for Yoreli for 53 minutes and 11 seconds. Gotta keep your fish girl moist. That might be a contender for the single most disgusting phrase uttered for this entire stream. Good job, RJ. We still have like hours left to go too. That's an accomplishment. How you gonna out-ick me right in the opening salvo? Ugh. I'm glad you said it. No. No. No.
This one is for my bandmates who never got a chance to play for you.
The music lives.
And the thing is this thing fires so quickly that you will absolutely hit at least one headshot. Oh, the other thing that the Tenant Planks excels at is just getting rid of one enemy when you don't want to throw. Because throws take time and it's faster to just shoot them. 42 million with no setup. Did you see that shit? Do you have any idea? 42 million? My damn. Oh my god, Natris. Oh, god. You're right. She just blocks everything. She just follows you around like that? Oh, that's terrible. You picked the wrong house, fool. Get boobled.
Shout out to my lovely friends providing security today.
58 million. 58 million damage with zero effort on this sidearm. This is a pistol. This is a sidearm. This thing is not supposed to be out damaging every primary in the game. I have set this thing up as such a weak point puncher and I love it. It has zero recoil and it rewards headshots. It's everything you could want and more. Please stop covering me in your gum bubbles. We're gonna call those gum bubbles. Ugh. Oh, that's gross. Oh god, he's got the whole fucking screamer wave thing going on. Okay, he's dead. I will never be able to match this level of broken. You absolutely can. I can show you my Tenant Planks build. This is absolutely doable without a Riven, my guy. You can 100%. You might lose like maybe 5 million damage without the Riven, but if you're doing 50 million damage, who the fuck cares about 5 mil? But the thing that I really love about the Tenant Planks is you will never run out of ammo. Because ammo economy has kind of been a thing that I've worried about in the past with like my favorite weapon, the Atomos and shit like that. The Atomos is fantastic. It doesn't have a really like stellar ammo economy, as Natris pointed out. So the Tenant Plinks completely gets around that by having a 100% rechargeable clip.
Come on. You know little Victor wants to hear an encore.
Tell me about it, Natris. You could match it. You absolutely could. It's just that you know how you obsessively look for crates? I obsessively tweak my builds until they're ridiculous. That's just what I do. I've been told I need to start making build videos, but that would be even more editing. And I think shorts editing is good enough for now. Thank you, Junie. If it makes you feel any better, my melee is even more cracked. I've seen this do like 140 million damage on the Tech Rot. You may perish now, thank you. I've also seen it one-shot the Acolytes, which is hilarious. But yeah, RJ, there's no reason why you can't reach this level. I can give you all the builds you need, man. Anyone can build like this. It just takes time and patience, and a lot of experimentation.
Stop the hex, stop flare, and
The million damage numbers is insane to me. Well, you kind of reach this level whenever you hit Steel Path and you're like, oh shit, I need to be able to one-shot Acolytes. Because Acolytes get annoying. Mostly, is it Misery or Malice? Whichever one bubbles you, you want to be able to just dumpster that one immediately, and that's the main reason I designed it this way. Because I don't really look at their names, and since I don't look at their names, I just try and dumpster them as fast as possible, just in case one of them's the one that can bubble me. Because the problem is if they bubble you, your shots will start hitting yourself, and if your shots hit yourself, you're just gonna have a bad time. Can you do one for the Stug? My brother in Christ, I don't think I'd ever be able to save the Stug from what it is, and what it is terrible. You may perish now, thank you. Okay, we got Riptide unlocked. It's the grinding for mods and other needed items that really gets me. Really, all you need is Endo. And to play Steel Path for a while. Get bubbled, son. I think her force should have an effect similar to Zephyr's tornadoes, where if you shoot it, everyone inside it gets the damage. I think that would make sense for her 4, honestly. Get bubbled, son. This is why I have so much range on her. So everything nearby gets bubbled. Oh, but the one thing is, RJ, and that's the thing I haven't mentioned, with the Tenant Plinks, the highest damage that you've seen it do, which I want to say is like 55 mil or something like that, multiply that by 4 if you use the, actually multiply that by 5 or 6 if you use the alt fire. But the thing is the alt fire is a big bada boom that empties the entire clip, and it's kind of irritating because it takes a while for it to charge up. It's incredibly effective, but like, man, it really overcharges your recharge time, and that's kind of irritating to me. There we go. You see those? You see all those symbols right there? Those symbols are what happens when my dog finally procs. I'm using the dog that I have set up for Lavos. It's Lavos' companion mostly. But if I was with Lavos right now, I would be doing bajillions of damage. Whenever you see just those status symbols, that basically means I'm doing so much damage the game can't accurately calculate it. Well, yes and no, actually. It's basically shifting raw status effects over, and that does a ridiculous amount of damage to everything nearby. Usually they only last a few ticks unless it's a dedicant or something like that. Mecha mods are strong. I know that's not precisely how it works, but that's the best way I can simplify it. Mecha basically nukes an entire room. If you want to simplify it out, that's the best way I can put it. Mecha just makes a nuke. I accidentally got a headshot. Woof. Well, she's rank 19, and we're just getting started. Get in the forever bubble. Perish, you little bastard. Eek! Ah! I don't like the shiny light! No. Hey, Raiden, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back. Hello. Nice to see you, my guy. Ooh. Easy peasy. Look at Flair's health. Holy hell. Flair has not dropped below 10% since we got started. Yeah, no, you don't get to finish that sentence. Thank you. Oh, and my dog also makes me invincible as long as I only use powers. And since I have pretty effective powers on Urelli, that's easy to do. I don't think so, teenager. I'm sorry. I mean, angst. Same thing, really. Oof. I think my favorite thing about the path assist, or at least the build that I did, is you don't have to time out your detonations at all. You just throw this thing and forget it. That's the best part. You're using it to its full potential as a glaive instead of using it as a throwable explosive. It's a multi-boom. So it explodes every time it bounces, and you want it to bounce a whole lot of times.
We want more.
Ooh, Riot 848. I don't know if I've built that one yet. We have a Spectre that gives 90% damage reduction. Yeah, I know, I saw the Ancient Healer. But the thing is even with that, he hasn't gotten hardly damaged at all this whole time. Like, 90% damage reduction is great, but he hasn't needed it, because he's only taken like a couple hits here or there. Maybe it's because down here is easier than up there, I'm not sure. I ride a fish. You know what's funny? As much as I absolutely despise Urelli's redesign, look at that! Look at that! Oh, good dog! Good dog! Is that a dedicant? Oh man, that dedicant was mulched. Good dog. Anyway, as much as I despise Urelli's redesign, I actually kind of like Marilina's. Marilina's is okay. I'm okay with Marilina's redesign. Everyone get in the bubble. This is why I have, like, a whole bunch of range. Actually, I'm okay with Marilina's redesign. She is a bit large, though. I think it's too big. You need to shrink this dang thing. I still say fish move. No, I agree with you. She's too fucking big to have standing in your way. 100%. She's too fucking big. She needs to be shrunk by like 25% maybe. Everybody into the bubble. I am passively killing everything here, aren't I? Sorry, I know this can't be fun for my fellow defense objective enjoyers. I am accidentally killing everything around me. I do not like the spotlight. Go away. Just doing 53 million damage with a sidearm is absolutely hilarious to me. Motherfucker, this is supposed to be the backup weapon. Or 6.4 million or 2.8 million. If you're doing over 1 million damage, you're doing overkill at that point. Bubble. Meedly, meedly, meedly. Okay, one more round and we should be good. No. No more talking. God, can you believe I've been playing this game for 7 years at this point? Man, time flies. I've seen this game go through so many changes. And some of them were good. Others were not, but we don't talk about those. Another one. Another one. Oh, this is Misery. Okay, I'm over to melee only now. Because Misery can make you bubble your melee, but your melee can't actually hurt you, so the bubble does nothing but make it orbit you. Get dumpstered. The mini zombie killer probably got bubbled. Uh, 27. One more round and we should be good. We can hold it down, Natris. We'll be fine. Peace out, Mini Zombie Killer and Angel Warrior 50. Was Angel Warrior 50 our Jade player? Angel Warrior 50 was our Jade player. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay, let me just go ahead and toss one of these out and toss one of these out. What's better than 90%? 90% times 90%. Alright, bubble, bubble, bubble. Gosh darn Dedicant XMI. See, this is what I'm talking about. Even with just us two, Natris, they ain't doing too hot. Although I am going full nuke mode, so there's that. You know, maybe the nuke has something to do with it. It's a possibility. Ooh, rock candy, delicious. No. You may cease your existence now. Nope. When are we gonna get Spectres for Skuldra and Techrod, I wonder? Think we're gonna get any for them? These Destiny 2 mods look crazy. Ha 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 ha. No. How you doing, Druid? Welcome back. Hello. Nice to see you, my guy. Hey, when you free to start a new raft playthrough? I hear they actually finished the main storyline. Oh yeah, Natris, a Dedicant Spectre would go hard. Oh my god, fish move! You're right, she gets in the way. Fucking fish. Okay, she's 29, she's about to hit 30, which is, you know, the time they're right about ready to settle down, so that's good, at least. Urelli finally leaving her hoe phase. Oof, look at them ticks. Look at them ticks. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Good dog, good dog. It's a lot more effective with Lavos, but it's still effective on its own. Another one showing up. I refuse to shut up. I'm right. Are you just... Okay, I guess. That works, I suppose. You alright over there, Natris? I got you, bud. No worries, no worries. We should do a scheduled day next week to start hunting Bruce again? Absolutely. No, I'm always down to hunt down some Bruce. Plus, I've heard they've made a lot of improvements. Robo Dog, no! Arf, arf. Ready a screamer. Oh, so my ex-wife is here. Got it. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm gonna what? That's what I fucking thought. Get gathered, son. There's a lot to do now in Raft. Good. I'm glad. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. I don't know. Do you want to restart the Struggle Bus Deluxe, or do you want to just go with a normal playthrough? Since I haven't actually seen the end of the game yet. The only time I played is when I'm playing with you, buddy. Okay, we've hit rank 30. We've hit rank 30. We're good. We can withdraw after this round. I tell you, these 3-round defenses are nice. It's so much better than 5. Oh my god, 5 was a slog, but 3 is just right. Cause think, we would have done 3 rounds to get to wave 15 before. Now we were able to do 5. That's so nice. Whoop whoop. Urelli from unranked to rank 30. Ah, hell to the fuck yeah. Fresh start, and if it pulls in decent views, make it a weekly thing. My brother in Christ, I don't give a shit about views. If you want to make it a weekly thing and we play Raft together, we can do that. I don't care if nobody shows up to see it. I have fun. We have fun here, Druid. I don't give a shit about views. Alright. Urelli Prime has been rank 30'd. Okay, so. Urelli. Alright. Now, I have some decent fashion on her. So, we're gonna copy these fashions over to Urelli Prime. You keep saying Raft, but you know it's a Minnesotan tilapia fishing sim. It is. So you gotta get some of that tilapia. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and copy both of our looks over from Urelli. And we're gonna copy those over on a Prime. God damn, those hips don't lie. God, she's caked up. Holy fuck. I don't know why they released the Prime. God damn, you already got a whole fucking bakery here. Yeek. Anyway, let's go ahead and put these on Ureli Prime.
If lost upon the
It's
plains
nice
of
that
Texas,
I do
you
not
may
have
access
to
some mineral-dense terrain,
actually,
which
you
the
know,
lost ones
form
will
her.
be taught.
I am very happy with
You
that.
may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Let me add her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ureli Prime, config C. Okay, so make sure my appearance is actually carried over. The magical girl look, which I absolutely adore. This is probably my favorite look for her. And the god damn. No, legitimately, god damn. Anyway, moving on. I think I'm actually going to make her B slot into her A slot because what the fuck is... Look at this. How is your Prime design a step down from your... This looks better. This just looks better. There's more clarity of vision. It's just better. It's just better. I don't know how... I don't know how you fucked it up this badly, but it's just better. I need to start streaming so I get that sweet sponsorship from Gamer Subs to fuel my caffeine habit. You don't start streaming for sponsorships. You start streaming for fun, my guy. If the sponsorships come, the sponsorships come. Hold on, I need to check something real quick on normal Ureli. Okay, she was formatted once. Energy's red and then dark red. Energy here wasn't tampered with at all, so we don't really need to worry about forming to change energy to match fashion. We're actually perfectly fine as is. I would love to just stream all the dumb FE games I love. Well, dude, if you want to just stream Fire Emblem or you just want to stream Pokemon randomizers, my guy, I'm willing to help you set up to stream anytime. You know that. I will sit down with you for a day. I will go over all your config files. I will make sure you have all this stuff you need. I will help you set up your mic 100%. Stream what you like and do what you love. I am not a meta chaser. I do not enjoy people who chase the meta either. I am here for a good time. I am not here to blow up and act like I don't know nobody, because that doesn't sound fun at all. Is she menstruating? No, so the idea behind this Ureli build is it was supposed to be Ureli of the Crimson Tide, who just absolutely bathes in the blood of her enemy. That was the idea behind this one. That's why I set up my Ureli the way I do, because she absolutely mulches everything around her, and that's fantastic. But man, she's still not very good. She's effective. She is effective. I don't like her, but she's effective. But guys, it's time for my reward. Are you ready? It's time. Finally, after 3 to 4 years, after 3 to 4 years of dealing with this fishy fuck, I can finally feed it to the wall. Ah, thank God. You are going directly into the helmet, ma'am. The only good thing about you is your helmet ability. And I'll finally be able to use it because I could not stand farming you a second time. Get in the chair. Get in the chair. You are going directly into the wall. Let us take a brief moment to remember all the good times we had with Ureli. Okay, moment's gone. Let's go. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Can you name one good moment with Ureli? Just one. You name one good moment with Ureli aside from me about to throw her into the wall, and I might keep her. Go on, one. Just one. While you're doing that, while you're racking your brains, I'm gonna go ahead and feed my wall so I can feed my wall. That's a little overkill on the Hexanon. Fuck it. You shitting on her for several hours? That's not a positive moment with her. That's just me shitting on her for several hours. What are you talking about? I can still do that with the Prime. She has a better design than the Prime, I'll give her that. However, comma, the Prime now has that design too. I have no good memories with this frame. Like I said earlier, I want to like every frame, but her mission was terrible, and she is terrible. She's still not very good. She's got one of the best gathering abilities in the game and one of the best damage abilities in the game, and somehow, someway, with her kit being as disjointed as it is, she still doesn't feel fun to play. She's bouncing. She bouncing on it, Dio. Never happened. Never happened. That's all in your head, man. That never happened with Urelli. It's all a dream. I would say a beautiful dream, but I don't know how beautiful a weird fishy automaton bouncing on it would be, so whatever you're into, I guess, but I'm feeding her to the wall. I would say Godspeed, Urelli, but you do not come from God. You are an abomination. Get subsumed. Give me the one good thing about you, please. The one good thing about her is her helmet. And it's mine now. Get into the forever wall. Thunk. Goodbye. Yes. Yes, good. I hope it hurts. I hope it hurts the entire time. I hope it hurts the entire time and you feel pain forever. Anyway, let's switch to a frame I actually want to use. Hello, Lavos Prime. It's good to see you again. My boy, my man. So, RJ, if you're there, the tenant planks, the setup that I have, all you gotta do is aim for headshots. You do not need this. This is not necessary. This is just a ribbon that I unlocked and rolled. You don't need it, okay? And with the tenant planks, when you rack it up as high as it is, your forma polarities honestly don't matter. You see I'm using the wrong polarity here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter on account of the fact that you have so much capacity to work with. Like, you have a ridiculous amount of tenant capacity to work with. So, this is the setup. It's designed to pick off headshots, which is why I'm using secondary deadhead and pistol acuity. And galvanized shot also helps with that as well. It's a weak point puncher, and it works really well at what it does. If I were to put something right here where my Riven is, I think I'd probably put... probably primed heated charge would be my choice. I think I'd put primed heated charge there, because you can't actually use galvanized diffusion on account of the fact that you're using crystal acuity. Yeah, I'd put prime heated charge there. Definitely. Because there's no point in putting lethal torrent either, for the exact same reason we aren't using galvanized diffusion. So yeah, if you just slot that in there instead, you'll have a perfectly fine time. And base element doesn't matter. I just really like heat. I like heat as my base element because it's probably, in my opinion, heat's probably the best standalone element you could use for a valence. So that's why I use it, because if you get a heat proc that's going to reduce their stats, or their armor stats, by 50% and give them a DOT, which is a good combo. You guys saw how effective this combo is. Like, this is my sidearm. But the thing is for long fights, I have a sidearm that never runs out of ammo and a melee that I can throw. So I have two sources of damage that I will never run out of ammo for. And then I have the Dread, which you didn't even see me pull it out. The Dread in Karnon absolutely slaps. It is hilariously effective. It can give you stealth. It can give you all other kinds of stuff. I think I've already gone over my Lavos Prime build, but I'm leaning full into the whole Master of the Elements thing. I'm going Mecha Empowered. I have Mecha Empowered actually marked out. So if I happen to kill with an ability, typically, one of the enemies that my dog marks, everything within 30 meters dies instantly. It's a good time. I like Lavos. He's really, really grown on me. I enjoy this frame. I'm having a lot of fun with him. I like the mobility that his Ice Dash gives him. I like the recharge mechanic on his abilities. A lot of people don't like the recharge mechanic because they're slaves to the energy system. I think Lavos is a great alternative method for the energy system, and my ideal frame for them to introduce is like a Templar or Knight themed frame that does exactly what Lavos does, but for IPS. For impact, slash, and puncture. I think that we should have a frame that does the exact same thing. I think that would be pretty dang rad. But that's just me, I guess. Like, same cooldown mechanic, all that stuff, and it's just a master of those three things, and you're able to utilize them the same way you can utilize Valence. Okay. So now, there's a couple things we can do. Natris, have you done your Archimedia for the week? We could always swap over to that. I'm perfectly fine with doing that. We can do Archimedia. Okay, all this yapping. I need tea. Good tea. Down for whatever. Do you have a Lich that's... Or, Lich. Do you have a Coda that is ready to pop right now? Like, do you have one that's ready to be killed? Because if you have a Coda that's ready to be killed, we can go and kill our Coda. Mine doesn't really have anything interesting. I've just been passively kind of grinding him out to max, so he's ready to pop. You don't have a Lich? That's fair. I'm gonna go to Holovania Central so I can check what she has. I haven't checked her inventory this week. I need to. I haven't done any of my weeklies, honestly. I'm being lazy. Hello, sweetheart.
What'd you say? A touch of the macabre.
Okay, 34%, 37%, 37%. There's a 50.1% Coda Path Assist. That's not bad. 26%, 25%. If you were going to get anything this week, I would personally wait for a 60% on whatever, but if you really want it, the Coda Path Assist is currently at 50.1%. That's not bad. That's just 10% off from max. It is a really effective weapon, as you saw. I would definitely get it if I were you. Nothing else here is really of note. And don't worry about the magnetic. You can actually change that over, so it doesn't fucking matter. Nothing else really of note, in my opinion. But I haven't really used the Tysis at all, so, you know, I might be wrong and it might be the best weapon in the game. You never know. See, now, there's another frame that I wish was better. My goodness. Kome also needs a rework, but it's for different reasons in her mechanics, and she's honestly not bad. Kome, at least, isn't insulting like Ureli. Well, Ureli. Speaking of insulting, let's go see the worst proto frame. Kaya Velasco. Ugh. Bad taste. Bad taste in my mouth. I don't like her. I still don't like her. She's terrible. Terrible person.
Got a set of crisis events lined up for you.
What do we got here? Varuna, Zaku, and Necros. Ooh, Zaku and Necros. Nagantaka, Batacor, Tiburon. Not bad. Latum. Latum. Really? Shaku and Volnus. Probably Zaku, Batacor, Latum, Shaku. That's probably the route that I'd go. That's this one for the week. Crit Latum is really good. I thought non-crit Latum was really good though, right? Don't you want to build non-crit? Like, Latum is like its primary counterpart, where it has the 50% chance to do a ridiculous amount of extra damage, right? It's been a while since I've used it, so I honestly don't remember. I don't pretend to have an encyclopedic knowledge of everything in the game, but if I look at something and I've used it before, I will remember what it does. Bladum. Yes, this is that weapon. 50% chance to deal plus 2,000% damage on non-critical hits. So basically, it's giving you a 50% flat crit rating for non-critical hits to do 2,000 damage, which is like 20x. So it's basically giving you a 20x for building non-crit. Non-crit sucks for some enemies because they cap. They what? Since when is damage capped? I'm out here doing like 37 million damage. What do you mean capped? What enemies cap damage? And why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds like it sucks. I mean, this is okay, I guess. This is an okay setup. Acolytes and Baobaos will basically laugh at you. Oh, yeah. They have attenuation, don't you? That's what you're talking about, right? Necromechs too? Well, usually for Necromechs, I go all out with the primary, so.
Sorry.
But we're not going there just yet. So let's strap back on our Tenant Planks and go take a look at our deep Archimedia over in the Entrati Labs. Whoop. Deimos. Sanctum Anatomica. They also cap the damage you do if you don't crit. Wait, what? That's... So you're saying one of the Latem's best features has been power crept out on account of the fact that they've capped damage now? Because it used to be that thing absolutely hit like a dump truck on account of the fact that that 2,000 times damage was insane. No, you can't make me do it. You can't make me do it. Why is she here? Why is Ureli one of my choices for this week? No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, but my choices are Ureli, Banshee, or Volt. And I don't have Volt built. Why are you all telling me to, look, I'm supposed to be free of her. You need to understand. I just finished leveling Ureli Prime. She doesn't need to be formed for my build to carry over. I carried over the fashion and I fed normal Ureli to the wall, alright? I should be free. But she's here. What do you mean Banshee is all right? Oh, tell another one, Natris. You're on fire tonight. Oh, that's real funny. I like Banshee. She is not in any position to be called all right. She's not doing very good. I like her more than Ureli, I'll give her that, but when it comes to effectiveness, she kind of... What's a polite way to say dog shit? She's not very good. I'd say next to our feral beast who's getting her rework, Banshee needs a rework too. It's chat's job to bully the streamer? What? No, it's my job to bully you. What's wrong with you? Oh hey, we've got the Baza, the Tetra, and the Boar. The Boar Incarnon's actually pretty good, so that's something I could bring there. The Staticore. There's a weapon that hasn't been good in a long time. Sigma and Ocandus. That's a weapon I really wish was better than it is. Mirror Defense, Survival, and Exterminate. These aren't bad. These aren't good, but these aren't bad. Riz seems to have this streamer thing backwards, guys. No, I'm here to bully you, don't you know? You have showed up to the wrong chat.
Kinda glad I don't have hands. What? Hands. What? Handsome.
Bird 3 is the best. I will hear nothing bad said about my birdie boy here. He's such a sweetheart and I love him.
You.
Use the worst loadout you can think of.
Shut up!
RJ, what's a defage? Can you tell me what that is, please? What's a defage, buddy? Yes, look at the fucker laugh. That's me.
Tier 225 eat shit, you smug bastard.
The fact that you knew, even though I was muted, tells me that you know me well, chat. We have a relationship where you know me. I appreciate the biddies, RJ. Thank you. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh shoot, I need to cash up some Voca, don't I? Defage! Okay, done laughing. Whew. Oh man, I needed that. I needed that laugh. Thank you. Alright, you.
Remain of stalwart mind, Tenno, even in the face of madness. Research keeps the gun. I wait upon your pleasure.
Charge him back, RJ. He threw bits, not a PayPal donation. Also, that's rude. Never do chargebacks for donations to streamers. That's just a bad thing to do.
What do you think?
Gimme. Thank you. Thank you, best buddy. He's such a good boy, Bird 3. Look at him. Oh. Oh, what a sweetie. I colored him exactly like Grape. Or as close as I could get, at least. He's a good boy. Alright. Well, you picked my loadout, and you told me the worst thing I could possibly imagine, and the worst thing I could possibly imagine is your Relly. Fine. Hey. Do not objectify my feathery son over there, alright? He's already had it rough enough. Okay. Fine. Warframe. What was my secondary in my melee? Melee is Sigma and Ocantus, and secondary is Staticore. That was it. Suffer? I'm playing as Urelli. I'm already suffering. What, the Sigma? And Ocantus? Do I even have this thing built? Probably not. I do not. Wow, and I actually have a ribbon for it? Since when do I have a ribbon for that? Oh, right. I got that a while ago. I think I wrote it 4 times, rolled it 4 times, realized the Sigma and Ocantus weren't very good, and kind of walked away. I was really sad. I was really hoping that the shield that you could specifically... shield that you could specifically throw would be good. It is not. It is not good. And we're swapping over to our static core, which, believe it or not, is one of my most used weapons because I really enjoy it. It just isn't strong anymore, which is sad. How's my Boar Prime looking? Do we have the Incarnon set on here? We do, and we have it maxed out. Okay. You need a Forma, don't you? Nah. Do I have a ribbon for you? I do not. Okie dokie. You need Forma and a primary arcane for you to be worth a damn. There's that. Natris, you down for Deep Archimedia? Because that's what we're about to do. Gonna go ahead and Forma in our Primed Ravage, probably. Alright. No, I do not. Get out of here, RJ. Get out of here. Riz likes feet. Slander. Slander. We all know I'm an ass man. That's clearly why I married a woman with triple T's. I like titties. Not even gonna try and hide that one. I just really like titties. Deadhead, Dexterity, Frostbite. We'll just go with standard ass Merciless on this one. Fuck it. Ravage. How do we not have a Primed Blunderbuss yet? For fuck's sake, we've had Primed Ravage forever. We still don't have a Primed Blunderbuss. All we have is Critical Deceleration. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Polarize. Forma. I've been meaning to do this anyway. Let's see. We really can't fit much else that's good on here, can we? Ooh. This is just... not that... Does anyone out there have a Boar Incarnon setup right now? Because I have not built this guy anywhere near as much as he should be built. Natris, have you built this one? He likes bird feet. Now, to be fair, bird feet are pretty cute, but I don't like them like that. Elementalist. Oh, you have one? Can you link it, Natris? So I can utilize it at least a little. My model always freaks out when I drink because I don't have a straw. Suppose I could slot in a Vig Arm. And Elementalist. War Prime. I'm assuming you've got this Incarnoned up, right? Crit D-Cell, Atomic Fallout, Toxic Barrage, and Shell Shock. Galvanized Savvy, Galvanized Hell? Okay. So Savvy is the one you went for, huh? Wait, do I have that one? Do I not have oh, it's already on there. Derp, 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 derp. I'm just not paying attention to my own build is what I'm doing. Okay. Let's take a look at what you got here. I could slot in Atomic Fallout pretty easily. We'll go ahead and go for that one since I have a cap of 10 right now. Atomic Fallout, there it is. Alright. This'll have to do. I'm playing Urelli. This is already going to be a bad time. You can probably remove Point Blank for an Elemental. Yeah, that would... Actually, I can probably remove Point Blank and get the entire rest of the build in here. It crumbles my damage a little bit. I hate seeing it. But I understand raw numbers aren't everything, so... Tox Barrage, Shell Shock, are the two you have on there for corrosive, which I guess is useful down here, right? I mean, it's not useful, at least. Toxic barrage. Yeah. So, my damage is taking a bit of a hit, but I'm also amping up my corrosive by a lot, so that's fine. I'm considering, what's the status on this? 72%? That's the incarnate form. Status divided by projectile, chance for each status effect per hit. That's status per projectile, right? I could put on Elementalist. But all I have that's doing damage is heat in incarnate form, so I don't know if Elementalist is really useful. Yeah, it's probably not that useful in this case. Savvy's honestly going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting here, so yeah, we'll go ahead and keep Atomic Fallout on there. Why not? And then obviously for the Exilis, we'll need to slot in Galv Acceleration whenever we finish this one out, but for now it's fine. For now it's fine. Alright, we're set to pubs. Let's do this. Let's get this terrible... You know what? Tell you what, Raiden. Just for you, buddy. Just for you, because I love you, because you're like a son to me, my son. I'm going to drop a single one Forma into Ureli. Just one, though. What should I drop in her? That's cold damage. That's slash damage. Hey, you know, he is fond of Ureli, so I might as well, right? Blind Rage, Narrow-Minded, Shield Cap. Oh, holy shit. Wouldn't that make you not be able to use her? No. I'm MR30. She's already been maxed out. She doesn't have to be max rank to use them, do you? I don't think. Isn't that right? She doesn't have to be maxed out, right? You can use a non-maxed frame, can't you? I think you might be thinking of sorties back in the day. Because back in the day with sorties, you would need a rank 30 frame to do them. But nowadays, you don't even need a rank 30. You just need to be over MR 30, and then it can be formatted and you can still use it. But I don't want to not be able to use her, so I guess I won't forma her. Honestly, she doesn't need it. She's... What would putting a forma into her do? I guess it may let me use Umbral Intensify instead. That's the only thing I can really think of. Like, there's really not much. Brain too small right now for this. Understandable. I'd always slot in Equilibrium as well. That Arcane Energize is not needed. Like, legitimately just not needed. There's Bellicose, but I don't know if she even has enough health for that. She really doesn't have much to help her here, so let's go ahead and drop in Arcane... Not Grace, Barrier. 6-second cooldown. Yeah, we'll swap an Aegis instead. Aegis is good. Yeah, Aegis is good for consistency. I know. She doesn't really need a forma, and I don't want to risk not being able to use her, so we'll go ahead and bring out your Relly. Pistol amp, but the pistol I'm using sucks. Like, I worked hard on the Staticore. I have my sweet Staticore format 4 times. I've got a Riven for it. It's not very good. Which makes me sad. Although I do have it set up as an overguard puncher, so I guess there's that. I think the Staticore needs a buff. Or a Tenet variant. Alright, let's rock. Constricted, gear embargo, undersupplied, lethargic shields. Oh, constricted, max energy reduced by 75. Yeah, never mind. I'm going to have to put that that energized back on there. That primed flow. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and put that right back where it was, because holy shit. Yeah, with constricted, you're gonna need primed flow if you want to be able to use any of your abilities, because it's energy minus 75%. Jeez. We're gonna keep Aegis though. We don't need energize. We'll be fine. 2 surge pulses. Begin research.
Heads high and hearts full of fire. Let's finalize those experiments.
I wish you could modify Marilena, like you could mod a K drive. Okay, look, alright. I know you said use Yorelli, but you didn't specify the fashion, and I cannot fucking stand the fins on her head. So we're using the better version of Yorelli, Yorelli of the Crimson Tide. Much better. That is such an improvement. Oh my god.
What I wouldn't give for...
Just so much better. Alright. Plus, if you look closely, I don't know if you can see in it, she has Poseidon's trident on her crotch. Moving on. That's not important. I just wanted to point it out because it's funny. Alright, bud. Let's do this.
First off the docket, the enemy seeks to neutralize our sensory equipment. An obvious
Let's wait a little bit.
attempt to blind us.
Let's wait just a little bit for other people to show up.
You will see to it. Updating HUD.
Are you using Banshee? Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My poor man. Oh. I can't sit because an emote would require me to bring up my gear wheel, and I can't bring up my gear wheel. This Yorelli just looks so much better than Yorelli Prime. It's honestly sad. Are there enemies spawning right now? The fuck? Hotkey? I don't have it hotkeyed, unfortunately. I don't have any of my emotes hotkeyed. I just have my gear hotkeyed. Although that would be kind of useful to do. That's smart. I should probably do that after this mission. I just don't use emotes often enough to have thought about it, you know? Why are enemies spawning right now? We are severely depleted on ammo right now. I guess if no one else is showing up, we can try and run to it. No one else is showing up. Let's do this, Natris. It's you and me, buddy. Rip, this is the wrong primary. Do you want to swap out? We can swap out and leave if you want. If we bomb it, we'll swap out. How's that sound? Alright, here we fucking go. Bip. Are you holding up over there, buddy? You got him? You let me know if you need some help. God, she is made of tissue paper. It's a good thing I've got last gasp. I can't use Marilena here because my secondary isn't as effective as my primary. And I don't have Guardian Marilena swapped in. This is gonna be a nightmare. I hope you got last gasp, my guy. Because I am also down. Oh god. Oh man, that thing was almost dead. This is not going to go well for us. I don't have a gear wheel to deploy anything that can actually help us defend this thing. Is that an Eximus I see? Did you bring a gear wheel? You silly sausage. Look at Natris over here saving the day single-handedly. No. Yoink. Easy peasy. Get out of here, you weird hand thing. Alright, if you have another one of those ancient healers, this side's definitely going to need it. Because, man, that thing was pretty shredded. Well, at least it's reinforced. There's that. We got that going for us. It occurs to me that I could have just ridden Marilena this entire time, but that would have used valuable energy. Knock, knock! Get in the bubble! Oh, thank goodness, he did have another one. Nice. We got this in the bag then. See, we just need you and me. We're enough war crimes for 4 people. Get in the bubble. This is why I have so much range on this Urelli build. Just being able to snag everyone from everywhere all at once is pretty nice. Also, my dog giving me insta-stealth is pretty funny, too. Would have joined, but I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. We're doing Elite Deep Archimedia. It's a thing in the Entrati Labs. So if you finish the Whispers in the Walls, you can, and you've maxed out your status with the Cavia, you can go ahead and do Deep Archimedia, and then once you do Deep Archimedia, you can unlock Elite Deep Archimedia, which is what we're doing. It's a once a week, think of it like a super sortie. It's a once a week super sortie that you can do here, and then there's another one that you can do in 1999, and it's how you get the best rewards in the entire game. You can get Tau Forged shards, you can get really good arcanes, you can get all kinds of stuff here. It's the place where you get the best stuff. Alright, Vitrium's coming. I'll hit the switch. Or, you already got it. Okay. That is such a cheesy thing to do, and I love it. Marilena time, baby! Into the pit where you belong. Oh my god, abilities use no energy, yes! Get bubbled, you freaks of nature. Something I haven't done is max out all of my standing anywhere. Yeah, you gotta have the Cavia at rank 5. I would highly recommend getting the Cavia and at least the Proto Frames over to rank 5. So you can do the respective Deep Archimedia missions, because these are some of the most rewarding things in the game. They're incredible. They can supercharge your account basically. You can get 3 Tau Forged from doing this. 3 Tau Forged Archon shards just from doing this is amazing. Highly recommend. Like, if you want to be able to catch up as quickly as possible, this is how you do it. God, this thing needs buffed. Mission complete. See, check this out. I got a Crimson Archon Shard and Azure Archon Shard for 1 mission. I don't like playing in the 1999. The enemies bully to me too much. Well, the enemies in 1999 are probably some of the tankiest in the game, especially some of the Scaldry units, so that's understandable. That's why you gotta get your damage up, my guy. Oh.
Interference has dropped pressure in key experiments. Toxic compounds have become airborne. Sending life support. Prevents further damage while I stabilize.
Life support time. Okay. Jacqua? Juarez? Oh, right. Right. Ah, shit. This asshole. Surging Blades. Surging Blades. Surging Blades! I'm invisible, you can't see me. Eat shit and die. Ow. Well, now that's just rude. How dare you? How dare you do that to my puppy? Remember, we gotta keep an eye on our life support. I'm killing as many of them as I can with my bubble while we're dealing with him. There we go. I bubbled a lot of them, so our life support's doing okay, but we gotta keep an eye on it. Otherwise, we can get out of hand here really quickly. Aylward, what's going on, buddy? Hello, welcome. Welcome back to Warframe. You missed me mauling out about Kirelli again. Although I promise there will be more. God, she's so bad. Hopping at him, Jennifer. There you go, Junie. Fuck. I don't have enough energy to supercharge her gathering, so we're just gonna have to wait till I get some more. Oh, that's right. I have to kill him in radius. Fuck! In order to charge this life support pylon, I gotta kill him in that red radius. Fuck me. She is made of tissue paper. Thank you, Natris. Love you long time, buddy.
A few moments later.
Junie, no! Fight me, RJ. But you ain't got no arms, Lieutenant Dan. He did. Okay, that pylon's active. Let's hit it. Move on to the next one. Back into the radius. I'll try and utilize my gathering a little more here. Get into the forever bubble. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. That is a void rig. I don't want to deal with that. Perish, you little bastard. Everyone into the bubble. That should count as within the radius, right? Is that count? Yes, that's counting. Good. I was about to say, just because we're low doesn't mean it doesn't count, right? Alright, this one's set. I'm activating them as we set them, just so we have plenty of time. I know I'm wasting just a little bit of life support, but that's okay. No. No. Fuck. I'm doing my part. Could you not? Aqua Blades. Perish. I was kind of running low on them Trotty Lanthorns, so that works. How are you dying? Ureli's made of tissue paper and paper mache and fine china. She's fragile, my guy. Remember, I'm not using Loyal Marilina because of the fact that my most powerful tool right here is my Boar Incarnon. So getting on Marilina would mean that I can't contribute damage at all, and we need damage here. We need damage and gathering abilities. I don't want to rely on just Aqua Blades, so... on to the next one. Why am I still invisible? What the shit? Why am I still... What? That doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be invisible anymore. Natris, am I invisible on your screen? Me do lots of damage fast. I think I'm glitched and I'm permanently invisible now. So that's fun. That's a neat little bug. I don't know how that happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit this because we're getting dangerously low. Junie, no! Don't go into the light! Great, so now you can't see the trash frame. Exactly! That's a win-win for me. God, Marilina. But it can see you. Yes, well, you see, when you stare long enough into the trash can, it stares back. Boop, boop. Strange fetish fish man, get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, it's just a straight up kill mission. Oh god. Oh god, it's got specters. We've got kill leech specters here. That's gonna be a bad time. We gotta keep moving. We need to keep well ahead of those bastards. So you're saying you're the garbage man? You want to eat this trash? I'm the trash man. I go and I throw garbage all over the ring and then I eat it. No, I am not. I am nowhere near as cool as Danny DeVito, so... Oh god, one of them's chasing me! Holy shit, these bastards are fast this time. I think they buffed the speed on them, because they used to not be able to catch up that quickly, but man, they are just schmoving now. Fast AF, boy. Gruzling! Got him. Don't need it, but gimme. Oh god, there's two of them. Leave me alone. Ah! Not me playing keep away with my sweet, sweet booty. Go away. Leave me alone. Why are you like this? Go chase Natris. Ah, no. Natris, how they're picking on me. They teleport now? What? Oh, that's not fair at all. He used to be able to outrun them. Guess the devs thought that that was a little too easy. And also, fuck you. Oh no, wait, they are faster. They don't just teleport. That guy was schmoving. Holy shit. I don't want to deal with that. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be the one pursuing and murdering everything. You're not supposed to do it back. That's all right. We got this one in the bag. All right. What Eximus? They aren't faster. You're just going slower in your old age. Shut the fuck up, RJ. I'm not old.
Construct, are you all right? I saw on the screens. Construct. We are all fine.
Wow, Marilena just bounced me into the pit.
As are Albrecht's experiments. As I see you on my return.
I'm not old, you young whippersnapper. Hey, Tau Forged Amber. That was actually a really good pull from all those. We got a Tau Forged Amber. We got a bunch of standards that I think I needed. Good shit. We got a Tau Forged Amber, 2 Crimson Archon Shards, and an Azure Archon Shard. That's... Ooh, and a Melee Crescendo. That's actually really good pulls from that. Nice. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, I just need to ring the wife bell real quick. She can hear it all the way across the house. I'm surprised she hasn't taken and hidden this from me. Could I get some tea, my love? Thank you, sweetie. Yes, it is. I'm gonna get wife bell engraved on this in case you're wondering. I'm just gonna get ring for wife or wife bell or something like that.
Okay.
You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Okay, all right. I drive her nuts, but she loves me, so she doesn't have a choice. She's got to deal with it. Yeah, exactly. You signed up for it. That's the point. I trapped her, chat. She's stuck in a marriage with me full of love and appreciation. That's right. We've got another one that we need to do, don't we? Alright, well, actually, let's go do my weekly rounds real quick. Let's do that first, since we already did one of the weeklies here on Deimos. Oh, Nightwave rewards. Hey, I need some of those. Hey, I don't need that, but I appreciate it. I wouldn't wish that on myself. Well, I would certainly hope you wouldn't want to be married to me.
Is what is necessary.
Be weird if you were looking forward to a marriage with me, my guy. I'm a murd spud. Okay, weekly roundup. Let's start with Earth. That's probably the easiest place to start. Over at the Iron Wake.
Will you begin another mission?
Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate you. That's much better. Tea. Pistol Riven mod. Melee Riven mod. And some Kuva. Since I'm running low, I only have 300,000 after all. Being loved? Not for me. My brother in Christ, get the fuck out of there with that self-deprecation. I happen to have multiple positive interactions with you, and I think you're a stand-up dude. Don't self-deprecate yourself. You deserve love just as much as any other person. Anyone who tells you otherwise, including yourself, is just being an asshole. So stop being an asshole to yourself. I have done an evil thing. Oh no. Druid saying he's done an evil thing. It must be evil. What have you done? What have you did? What are you doing? I'm gonna switch over to Lavos temporarily because I don't like walking around as you really.
You have remembered how the Tenno arm themselves.
Dread. The dark side is strong with this one. I've seen Druid mad like a handful of times. If he's saying he's done an evil thing, I'm a little concerned. Where's my path? I have convinced Tachi to be a mono blue player. Oh, well, that's not that evil. You could have convinced him to be an Orzhov player. Or a blue-white player. That's even worse. Man. Mono blue players, I make it a habit to stomp mono blue players into the dirt, so I'm not too concerned about that. Mono blue. That's not an evil thing. That's a funny thing. I mean, unless you don't know how to deal with control. Really, if you're playing a game of Commander in a 4v4, typically people will let you slide by with a lot more. If it's a 1v1, mono blue's kind of cancerous, but in a 4v4, it's not so bad. Where's my next stop? Oh yes, that's right. We need to go see Space Dad. Simic Landfall. Did you build the burb? I was considering building the burb. All right, Space Dad. What do you got for us this week? Build AC? Ah. Oh, shotgun ribbon, I'll take it. You got anything else good here, old man? I'll take the Veiled Riven Cipher as well, I suppose. Why not, right? We're out of secondary arcane adapters. We need at least one of those on hand at all times. So I'll take that too. Now we're down to 66. If he's building if he's building mono blue, have him look at both Sakashima the Imposters. Because Sakashima the Imposter is a great addition if you want to just be able to really fuck with people. It's funny. Sakashima is also going in VV that I am building because then I can have 3 VVs, except 2 of them are not named VV. He strictly wanted Cat Mommy from Final Fantasy XIV. I actually pulled the pretty one of her in my collector's box. I pulled the really pretty version of the Cat Mommy from Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, as far as our weekly roundup goes, I want to say we have one more stop, and that's the Zaraman over in the Chrysalith, because I'm not going to deal with Duviri at the moment. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, how much has she climbed? She's like, the card I pulled, I want to say, is worth 200 and something. I don't know if I'm going to sell it or if I'm going to build with it. I might sell it, honestly. I wish it wasn't that expensive for a box of the Final Fantasy cards here. It's insane, man. Like, if I didn't have a family member who was able to get it wholesale, I wouldn't have been able to afford a single box. He's been trying with the Wub one, but without just playing Infect strategy, she struggles. Yeah, understandable.
I wonder if I'll
blue twilight. Let's see what twisted wonders.
God, that's dark. I wonder if I'll be here at the heat death of the universe. I'm sorry, what? Ma'am? Space GF, we didn't come here to feel, alright? We came here to talk and flirt with you a little bit. I like Yanta. Yanta's great. Archimedean supplies. I only have one Void Plume pinion right now. I don't want to go angel hunting right now. Blue version of her lets him play Flicker with board matter and fun artifacts. Yeah, I can see that. I also pulled Yuna. I was thinking of building Yuna because I have both versions of the pretty Yuna, and one Yuna can go in the other Yuna deck. I'm considering it. But I've got my hands full building Vivi. I'm tempted to build Vivi into CEDH just because he has a really high skill ceiling. But at the same time, do I really want to play Thassa's Oracle? Because if you're playing blue in CDH, and you aren't running Thassa's Oracle, I mean, that's kind of a... You're just leaving money on the table at that point. You kind of got it at that point. Build Vivi for MTGA and have been farming wins. Oh, poor bastard. Oh, did you get one? Hold on, let me scan it. Natris over here, Natris, my boy, is one hell of a rare crate farmer. He can find rare crates faster than just about anyone else. It's pretty impressive, actually. Natris, do you want me to pop it yet, or are you... When do you want me to pop that crate? Yeah, I stopped playing MTG Arena because it was honestly irritating the shit out of me. I did not get a Pharma from that crate, my guy. Actually, I didn't get anything from that crate. Did I? Oh no, there it is. It just didn't pop up for some reason. Okay. That was weird. Oh boy, oh boy. Here I go killing again. This thing makes an absolute joke of Scaldra, alright? You don't stand a fucking chance.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I am a walking war crime. That downwards waterfall's a little too much for me. Press tab. Yeah, no, I saw it. It just didn't pop up for some reason. Usually they pop up.
Prepare for incoming support.
Nothing, huh? Once you learn how to steer his ice slide, it's pretty hilarious, honestly. You can pivot around corners you should not be able to get around. Also, the reason I have his energy colored the way I do is because it looks like he leaves behind little Philosopher's Stones everywhere. And I love it. Let's wait for Snow Palette here. Snow Palette needs to catch up. Thank you for the former Natris. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to put it to good use. I'm definitely going to use this for good things and not for terrible, stupid things. Yes. I really want to like playing Arena, but man, I just... It's not as fun as in-person Magic. It's just not. Like, wins are easy, but I just didn't find it as fun. And there's only so many times you can antagonize a blue player until they just outright quit in the middle of a match that is still entertaining, you know? Oh yeah, I got you, Natris. Okie dokie. Well, I suppose we should go and check out the other Archimedia for the week. Tachi and I have been playing on Tabletop Simulator. Oh yeah, I don't have Tabletop Simulator. How is it for Magic, at least? I haven't looked into that. I suppose I should kill you eventually, shouldn't I?
What drives me. Not just some desire for success.
You can say whatever you want about the 1999 update, but Party of Our Lifetime, absolutely fucking banger song, holy shit. It bleeds so much early 2000s boy band DNA that Significant Other, who absolutely adores boy bands and has listened to them a lot, honestly thought that it was a song from that era when I put it on in the car. She was like, I remember this song. It's pretty funny. It's not awful, it's pretty clunky, but just importing decks has been great for testing before playing in person. Understandable. Well, if it's good for testing decks, then I might consider it, as long as it's not too glitchy. Now, let's go check out the Archimedia over in 1999, and I picked the wrong menu again. It's over here. Hello. They should really put a tab for that on the main solar chart so I don't have to step over here every time. Ugh, my voice is just rough tonight. That's much better. No glitchy, just clunky. Well, that's good.
Dude, I'm so glad it's you I get to work with.
Shut the fuck up. I don't like you, Kaya. You are a terrible human being. You're a terrible proto-frame. You're a worse friend, and I don't like you. I literally reset my entire Kim conversations just so she can get trapped in 1999. Fuck her. Terrible character. Oh my god, you are literal walking cancer. And by the way, I'm not slagging her voice actress. I'm not slagging her art designer. I'm not slagging anything like that. But her writing is atrocious. Imagine finding a way out of a closed time loop and not bringing anyone with you, including those who helped you find the way out. You just bolt hole yourself and trap everyone else there in 1999. You are just can't. Anyway, moving. I like her less than I like Ureli. There. That's a good way to put it. Maybe Zaku. What do we got here? Exterminate, Defense, and Hellscrub Tekrot. Maybe Zaku. Zaku wouldn't be bad, I guess. I know, 1999, terrible year. No, well, the thing is everyone here, the proto-frames and the people, are stuck in a self-perpetuating time loop that they cannot escape, and they're aware of it. They don't like it. They hate it here. They want to get out of this loop. She found a way out of the loop and left them all here. That's really fucked up. And you know what? She would not have found a way out of this time loop if it weren't for Minerva and Velmir helping her out. And she left them here too. She then goes to the future and she's like, dude, the future rocks. Oh, the future rocks with the corpus and slavery and organ harvesting and organ repossessing and the Grenier and the infested. Oh yeah, the future really rocks, you absolute fuck. I really don't like Kaya, can you tell? Anywho's, let's get set for Temporal Archimedia. Let's get Natris in here. I just can't fucking stand her. She's bad. She's bad people. She's bad people. I don't know if they intended to write her that way, but man, they succeeded if that was the intention. I like taking back the chimp testes I sold Rodriguez when he misses a payment. Oh, that's why he was crying the other day. That makes sense now. He probably misses those. Host unreachable. I'm very reachable. You can reach out and talk to me anytime. Also, Warframe dev team, she's just misunderstood. The fuck she is. I understand her perfectly. Look, all right? If they had made it so that finishing Kaya's storyline would have brought the proto-frames into the future and they had a place to hang out there all together, I would be fine with Kaya Velasco's arc, because that would have meant that she was a person who had been betrayed in the past, didn't trust anybody, and her arc would have been learning to trust and work with those around her to achieve her goals. Her achieving that goal and her trusting and caring about everyone enough around her to bring them with her and save them too. That would have been amazing arc, because it would have been her being so misanthropic she didn't give a shit about everyone around her, to her going to actually caring about the proto-frames that she fought alongside, including yourself, carving out a place for all of you in the future, and then, you know, acting on that. Instead, what they did was, well, she starts out as a cantankerous, short, cancerous, terrible person who comes off as an absolute mega bitch, and she ends as all of that plus being selfish because she only saved herself. Yeah, I'm sorry, Warframe dev team, you fucking wrong on this one. She's an asshole and I hate her. She's terrible, absolutely atrocious. Now again, I'm not slagging on the voice actress. Voice actress did a great job. I'm not slagging on the art team. Our team did a great job, but whoever wrote her character and thought it would be relatable, I'm gonna need you to go back to whatever school you learned writing from and relearn it, because holy shit, bad. I can fix her entire attitude and personality with this baby carrot. No, absolutely not. Did it work? If it didn't work this time, I'll reset. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and set this to solo and then set this to public. Usually that changes it out. Dude, I got a Tic Tac and you got a baby carrot? I've got a small stack of nickels. That's about it, really. Sorry, what are we talking about here? Is cylinders trapped in M&M tubes? Is that what we're talking about? I'm going to go into the back room real quick and then step back into Holovania and see if that fixes the problem. Hello, my home away from home. Riz, we all know about the cheese wheel. Hey man, look, alright? It may not hit the back, but it certainly will stretch out the sides, okay? This is my crowning achievement back here. This is the best thing I have done. I have made a wizard kitty. Anyway, moving on. I find that more entertaining than I should, I suppose. Alright, let's see if we can invite Natris. Now we're going back into Holvania. If that doesn't work, Natris, you invite me. I'm fine with you being host. I really don't give a shit who hosts. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Take your time. I'm in no rush. I don't have work tomorrow. I don't give a shit. Are you playing a slot machine, sir? You realize the apocalypse is occurring around you, right? Alright, speaking of apocalypses and occurring around us, I should probably actually... Yeah, I think I have a mission I need to do real quick. I could use a pickleback shot. Could we not? Could we not and say we never considered it? Oh, Starve the Beast. Oh, this is a containers mission, huh? What's the next one? Skulder troops with abilities? Okay. Let's go ahead and equip Zaku and finish this thing real quick, because Starve the Beast is always the one I struggle with. So let's just use Zaku real quick and finish that one out. Zaku makes it super easy. Kondaruk. No, I'm just giving you time to reset your game, Natris. This shouldn't take very long. This should take all of like 5 minutes. Less than that, actually, because I'm gonna bounce as soon as I get that done.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
$33.
Gotta nurse these scrubbers. So clean. Too much spore buildup and you got coat right on your hands.
37. 51. It's so much easier with Zaku. Whee! They knew that they couldn't give us a ball pit, so they gave us a foamy pit instead. Nuke.
Now get to work.
Okay. I really don't care about that cash. I just want a couple more item boxes. Okay, challenge completed. Destroy 75 containers. You can just abort mission now. Natris is back. Cool beans. Go ahead and head to the back room. Claim that reward, move on to the next one. So the thing about Temporal Archimedia versus regular Archimedia is Temporal Archimedia actually carries all the hex overrides with it. So it's a little easier in some ways. Now send her a message. Oh, he's adorable. Anyway. Kuva. Cool beans. Alright, we're ready. Hey, my birthday just passed. Okie dokie. Let's try and re-invite the Natris. Will it work, or do I need to reset my game? That's the question. Okay, alright. We're leaving Hulvania. I always have trouble with matchmaking while I'm in Hulvania proper. Ord! Hey, hey, hey. Shut up. I'm not old. I'm vintage. If it still says host unreachable, I will reset game. It should not say host unreachable. Son of a bitch. What is wrong with it tonight? Alright. One last thing I can try, and then I'm gonna have to, Okay, let's see if I can join Natris's game, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. The fuck? It worked. Okay, whatever. How many uniform changes have you been around for, Grandpa? Look here, you little shit. The Johnny Cashes are the best uniform the Navy had, and the fact that they got rid of them is a crime. No, but legitimately, the winter working uniform was clean as fuck. You know what? If you've never seen the U.S. Navy's old winter working uniform, please go look up the U.S. Navy's old winter working uniform. It is fucking clean. Like, just absolutely immaculate. And they just decided to get rid of it for the peanut butters. Alright, I need to change my outfit, so... Do we want to use Zaku or Necros? That's a tough choice. Let me swap my weapons over real quick. The Nagantaka or the Batakor or the Tiburon, I believe. So, probably either the Tiburon or the Batakor. Yeah, we'll use the Tiburon. Old Tibby. And what were the other ones?
Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
I hate how you can't change the equipment. I'm glad they're going to be changing. You're letting you change the equipment from here. The Latum and the Volnus. But to answer your question honestly, too many. I've been in the Navy for too many uniform changes. Latum. You can? Well, it wasn't letting me. And the Volnus. Look at the right side.
Drifter. Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot.
Oh, okay. So they have it over here instead of over there. I was hoping you could just like click on the gun, but I guess that's nice to have it there as well. As far as Zaku goes, what do you think, Natris? Zaku or Necros? There is a survival mission there. I'll bring Necros. Fuck it, why not? Necros, my man. Config A should be set to... Like, what do I have on him for config A? Yeah, that'll do just fine. Alright, knife step, dull blades, abbreviated abilities, frame curse. Yeah, okay. Let me select my... Oh yeah, unlock. Get my peely picks in here. Let's see. We want... optimism. And then we're not putting it CSU on that one, that's for damn sure. Resist knockdown. Weak point kill. Argon burger. And then this one will be at CSU. Just for those extra sweet peely picks. So the last time I played, I had just unlocked Steel Path, tried the first mission on Earth, and gave up after only killing 3 things and wasting all my ammo. Well, do you have maxed out mods? I can maybe help you set up a Steel Path build. What's your favorite weapon? I'll tell you what, what's your favorite primary and your favorite frame, and I'll give you a decent build for it. Where's that? I will help you get into Steel Path. You just need to tell me what gear you like. That's it. Man, I really feel for Natris because Nova is his favorite frame, and the proto frame for Nova is just such a terrible person. Like, holy shit, man. How bad of a person can you be? Yeesh. It takes some effort is what that takes.
Signal jammers and comm pollution are messing up my instrument readings. Wipe them out and we get
What the fuck just happened?
At least for a minute.
What the fuck? It just kicked me off my bike and I have 0 health. What the shit was that? God, what is the recoil on the Latum? What is that recoil? And how am I getting 0 kills right now? Jesus, there we go. Has the Latum always had a recoil that was this bad, or did they buff the hell out of the recoil and I didn't notice because I haven't used it in forever? Like, what the shit is this? This is bad, man. It was always that bad? Why do I not remember it being this bad? Also, what is sapping all of my energy and health? God, that's bad. It will take a bit because I love Rhino, Alice, and Titania at this point, and will constantly switch between primary weapons because I am not picky. I can give you a Titania build that absolutely slaps in Steel Path. Ain't no thing. Are you sure they didn't buff the recoil on this? Because holy shit, I do not remember it being this bad. This is really bad. It's like shaking my whole screen upwards bad. Oh my god, stop it! Okay, I think this is glitched. It's glitched. Optimism is glitched, guys. I can't. So rolling is supposed to get rid of a stack of ice, and it's not. No, Natris. Natris. It's swinging my entire screen upwards. I'm not talking just about the screen shake. I can deal with just screen shake. I mean, my aim reticle is going, like, all the way up. Look at this. Like, it's never been this bad for me. This is... I'm just holding my mouse still here. And he's aiming at the sky after firing it. I don't remember it being anywhere near this bad. Did they buff the recoil? Holy shit. God, that's bad. Like, I remember the Incarnon form having bad recoil. I remember that having bad recoil. Do you have the Incarnon perk for less recoil? Man, I hope not, because if this is that with that perk, then... Holy shit, this gun is fucked.
Miss Velasco, half the Scaldra force has been permanently silenced. Check your signals.
I'm catching something through the fuzz. Sounds like... chanting?
Okay. Sorry that I've gotten a little quiet, guys. My voice is killing me tonight. I don't know if you could tell how rough I sound. Holy shit. There we go. Now that I've got my own personal escort. These Dedicants are way too tanky. Holy shit. Like, man. Yep. Here come the big boys. Get 'em, boys! Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. Yeah, I ain't sticking around for that one. Good luck. Good luck, everybody else. Ugh. I think I'll stick with my good old Tibby Prime here. Just shoot these guys directly in the head. It's just not as strong. This one may kick like a mule who's been drinking all day and hates his job, but damn, like, it's so much stronger than Tibby Prime, it's not even funny. I'll catch up eventually, don't mind me. I'm just being slowed down by this dang, optimism perk. Hey, an Azure, that's kind of worth it, right? Oh, and Universal Fallout. I don't think I've maxed that one out yet. Nice.
This is like the concert of 1999. The temporal ripples from this one event are off the charts. Plus, Claire is way hotter than any of those silly online boys.
Well, it's weird that you're saying that, Kaya, because you'd think if you really felt that way, you'd have saved him from 1999. Sorry, still very bitter. Kaya, you're a terrible person. I'm tossing that out. Hey, great minds think alike. In fact, I'm bringing out the whole army. Let's do this. We're going full-on summoner, baby. We are summoning everything here. And I mean everything. Oh, nope, that's one of mine. Do you think we have enough specters around us, or do we need more? Because I could always summon more. There we go. More summons. What do you mean ability in use? I don't have anyone summoned. It says ability in use, but my ability most certainly is not in use. Hold on. Unstuck. Unstuck does nothing. My ability is glitched out. I think because I was using my ability and I got too close to flare in the middle of me using that ability, now it's just bugged out for the rest of the time. So that's cool. Wait, what do you mean ability? I haven't even... It's saying all my abilities are in use? Are abilities canceled out? Alright. Flare creates a field that disrupts player abilities while draining energy to boost player's health. Player slowly loses health when no players are in range. Okay, but like... I'm not next to him right now. What the shit is going on? Is he just permanently blocking my abilities because he can? What the fuck? I've already swapped to operator and swapped back. In fact, now I can't even swap to operator anymore. I'm stuck in my frame. Okay, game's bugged. Alright, well, it's good that I was able to summon all of these minions. I mean, who the shit cares that I am a summoner who currently can't summon anything aside from specters? Right? I'm sure that'll be fine. This bug happens with me often. Okay, so this is a known bug. Okay. So it'll be about 3 or 4 years before it's fixed, right? That's a usual timetable for known widespread repeatable bugs in these games, right? 3 or 4 years? Well, because it only affects the elite Archimedia, so we don't really have to prioritize it. At least you can still shoot? Yeah, I suppose it could be worse. Yeah, I can't use any of my abilities or shift over to operator now. God, that sucks. What is this? Look here, you little bastard. I just need you to die. I don't need you to do anything but die.
Missy saw this show?
Yeah, but she got to see it when the Rippers were still alive.
There's a screamer. Perish. That happens with me outside Archimedia in this mission type because I never did the Archimedia shit. I don't know how it could happen to you outside of this, but man, I'm feeling for you if that's the case. That's gotta suck. Oof. Help. Natris. I picked you up for Natris. I picked you up for a reason. Help. Please. I picked you up so you can pick me up. Eesh. Okay, it's still not fixed. I died close to him, but it's still not fixed. So we're just gonna have to deal with it from now on. At least for this mission. Well, yeah, I've been sealed out of Operator before, but I've never had my Warframe abilities also be completely sealed up. That's a new one. I think that might have something to do with Elite Archimedia. There's too much on my screen right now. I can't see shit. Understandable. I'd be a little more useful if I could actually bring out my summons, but I can't because fuck me, I guess. On-call crew still on cooldown. I mean, you can take all the energy you want. It don't matter because I can't heal, so. Wait, why is Flare not taking my energy anymore? What the fuck? Yeesh. Okay, maybe I overdid it with all of the specters. But they seem to be working at least, right? And we're about to drop down, aren't we? There we go. And hold. We. Everything changes when you have a weapon you're not used to and you don't have builds. Because man, this gun compared to my Tenant Planks is nothing. Oh my god, the kickback. Well, I'm keeping Temple topped up with health at least because I'm generating a whole lot of energy that I can't use! Hooray! My favorite. See now, I don't hate Holovania, but I hate some of the glitches that it introduced. I actually really like Holovania as a concept. Oh, you mean the lighting? Yeah, understandable with that, man. I'm gonna file that under glitches that it produced. I really like the concept of Holovania. The only part of it I really despise, aside from Kaya Velasco, because she's atrocious. The fact that this is supposed to be like 90s. Like, this is supposed to be a 90s setting, but there's no 90s slang. They use modern slang, like welcome to the find out phase, as in fuck around and find out. Yeah, that's modern slang. I really wish they had leaned into it entirely, found people who were actually alive during the 90s instead of a bunch of Zoomers who know about the 90s through memes and nostalgia TikToks, and actually wrote, you know, characters who were talking like they were in the 90s. Because guess what? I was a child of the 90s. I remember what it was like. People didn't fucking talk like this. Holy fuck, man. It's just really anachronistic, and I wish they had actually leaned into it in the writing instead of it just being a modern setting wearing a 90s skin suit, which is what it feels like, honestly. But yes, I can see what you mean with the lighting flashbanging you. It happens to me too. It sucks. Can I just build my Incarnon more, please? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Yeah, this mission's always pretty bad for that. Understandable. You should turn down your effects while you're here. It wasn't this bad when we were playing here before. But that's because I was killing everything before it had a chance to flashbang you. Yeah, I don't miss the 90s lighting flashbangs. It was terrible. Get the fuck out of here, RJ. You don't remember the 90s lighting flashbangs? Did you never watch Deep Space Nine? God, I love Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine was fucking fantastic. I fucking love that shit. Got him. Perish, you little bastard. Back to feeding Temple. Boy, it sure would be nice if I had abilities. I too was born in the previous century. You mean the late 1900s? I tell you, the first time I heard someone unironically say the late 1900s and mean it, like not as a meme, not as a joke, but actually mean it, my soul died a little because holy fuck, man. You ever have a weapon do 1.5 million damage and still feel like it's not doing enough? Jesus Christ. I too was born in the far gone time of the 1990s. You mean the late 1900s? I'm old, Yusuke. No, never had that issue. Well, I tell you, it's not a good feeling. You'd think you'd be like, oh man, 1.5 million damage, but then it doesn't feel like you're doing enough because you barely see the health bar move. Because scaling gets really fucking weird in Elite Deep Archimedia, for Temporal at least. Could you just fucking... It's up there. Just nuke him, please. You frustrating little shit. He doesn't have a head for me to shoot, so I can't charge my Incarnon. Weren't we supposed to have flying cars by 2005? No, we were supposed to have flying cars by 2020. When does the first Blade Runner take place? Is it 2021, 2022? Something like that? Whenever the first Blade Runner is set, that's when we were supposed to have flying cars by. We were also supposed to have realistic humanoid androids. It was also supposed to be a thing. Please kill. We're doing our best here, but man, he's just tanky as all hell. And I can't charge my Incarnon off of him at all. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Get slashed. That should have been the last one. Yes. One might say it was last millennia. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, it hurts. Come on, Riz, put your back into it. Look, man, I'm too old. My back, it just can't take the stress anymore. Gotta have you young whippersnappers to help me out. Mm-hmm.
Next on the docket, a hell scrub.
Chase, you're not kidding. I'm gonna need a hell scrub after this mission. God, so much tech rot.
I'm stuck in the fucking wall. My bike has stuck me in the wall. Okay, now we're unstuck. Ah, why is it so foggy? Wait, what? Opposing team? What do you mean opposing team? What the fuck? Is this supposed to be a versus mission? What the shit? Wait, why is it already shifted over to a bow bow? What the fuck? Why is there an opposing team here? This is Temporal Archimedia. You're telling me they have a versus mission in Temporal Archimedia? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep getting fire damage from any health orbs I generate, and that just kills the Necros. This kills the Necros. It's a modifier? What? We have a modifier of having an opposing team? That's a thing? What? Huh? Fuck you, Babao. You little shit. I'm popping this before it starts growing things. I don't want to deal with another Babao, thank you. Danger zone. Okay, now hold on. This opposing team just keeps getting things faster than we can deal with them? What the fuck? That's not even how fast you get them playing against really good players. I think they're fucking with us now. The devs just looked at their player base and they're like, fine, you want difficulty? Here's the worst weapon and worst frame you could use. And also, a whole bunch of negative status effects because fuck you, that's why. I'ma be real with you, Chief. I don't give a shit about your Babao. I'm going straight towards the next one. Hit it, Natris. It was here last week too. Ugh. Fuck, shit, fuck, shit. I'm hitting the button. Button. Who's got the button? Summon ghosts. Goddamn right the Baba was killed. Me too, Velmir. Me too, Velmir. Me too. Should have fucking stretched before they decided to bend me over. Yeesh. Oh, didn't like that. Why did I get up instantly? What the hell? Zawaldo. Hey. This mag bubble is a lifesaver, is it? I haven't used mag in a long time. I'll have to take your word for it. Get 'em, boys! Rah, rah! Rah, rah, kill, kill, kill. Here's another babao. Shit. Babao just done babao bonked me. Babonked, if you would. Natris, no! I got you, buddy. Bow bow, bow bow! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Gow gow. I will never forget. Oh god, gow gow, fluffians. Fuck, man. God. God, imagine being so devoid of creativity you just copy whatever's popular in a format where you're supposed to be yourself, and that's the attraction of it all. Ugh. This Tekrot Babao does not seem to want to fucking badie. Please perish, you little shit. It's leeching too much health from the enemies around us. We can't kill it because it's leeching way too much health. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Extract. Let's get the fuck out of here.
The timeline is still a total mess, and there's a lot we don't understand, but we did it for today. Yay!
Yay. I need a drink.
Me too, Minerva. Me too. The fact that it's Velmir getting onto my bike is a little weird, but alright. Mission compris. Oh, another Arcane Universal Fallout. Nice. That. Oh, we got a free elemental vice. Okay, so got an Azure Shard, an owned Peely Pack, 17 Pix Chips, 2 Universal Fallouts, an Arcane Hotshot, Crepuscular, Melee Dowdy, and a free Elemental Vice. That's nice. It wasn't as bad as when I did this solo. I had 5 Bao Baos, 2 of which were Guardian Eximus. Ugh. Yeesh, that sounds terrible. Let's go visit Velasco so we can get some Peely Picks.
Freaky space friend.
I don't like you, Velasco. I'm just putting that out there again. I really don't like you.
Still with the lingering bubblegum odor.
Ooh, Cat Scratch Fever's new, isn't it? Neat. And Optimism's upgraded. Nice. I didn't have this one. This was the last one I didn't have. Nice.
There you go. Just by existing, you prove there's a way out of this.
I don't like you. I am not going to progress your Kim conversations, so you get to stay here with everyone else because you decided to sacrifice everyone else and get out yourself. So, in being selfish, I have decided to close your loop forever. Congratulations, you're stuck here. And also, fuck you. Anyway, moving on. She's just misunderstood. Like hell. I understand her perfectly. That's why I don't like her. Hello, Lizzie. Now you and Flair I like. You're both just great.
Here's what we got.
Minerva and Velmir, also great. Velasco, on the other hand. Ugh. I got 59. Ugh. We're gonna have to farm more of him if we want to be able to get... Ooh, we can turn that into Kuva. That's actually kind of neat. So we're gonna have to farm his mission more if we want to get the rest of the parts for the Riot 848.
They can break your body, but they can't make you lie.
We shall wait.
Bye.
I like him and Lizzie. All right. Well, that's both of those done for the week. Now maybe I can put back on a gear set that I actually like pretty please with a cherry on top. My beautiful, beautiful dread. My wonderful tenant planks. And my absolutely amazing Throwable Nuke. And so and you know the best part? It works perfectly with Lavos. And it looks like a snake. It looks kind of like its head right here looks kind of like Lavos' snakes. It's like it was meant to be. Really good glyph though.
Ready to kick.
Having a blast with it. I'm gonna have to retire early. The flashbangs were too much. Understandable. I appreciate your help, Natris. Thank you very much. I am sorry that gave you a migraine. Like, holy shit. That was a lot even for me. I'm feeling a little bit too. Good. However, I actually think we accomplished a lot today, but I need to head out. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me, but I need to get up a little early so I can go for a drive because I've got a whole lot of errands to run tomorrow. So, I will see you tomorrow for, God. Oh, actually, I won't see you tomorrow. I will see you Friday, day after tomorrow, for Graveyard Keeper. Bye for now.